Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Team P&P Multi Family. I'm a UK e-commerce reseller who sells on Amazon, eBay, Depop, Vinted and Etsy. And today I have a haul for you, so check the haul out. Always are selling footwear, a lot of footwear, clothing, games and vintage items. And generally, these is my haul today to show you. And I've been getting asked a lot of questions from all my friends and family and people who see me online. We have an open public Facebook group, but it is a bit of everything, and it's a bit like my haul today. I'm a bit of an everything seller, but I try and stay in 4 or 5 major categories, and I just keep expanding and scaling up in those categories, such as like I explained previously in the video. If you like those kind of things, check out a lot of my other videos on YouTube already. I've done lots of YouTube hauls before and YouTube videos before, but I'm just not consistent because I've got lots of things that I do, and I run a family, I run several other business, and as you can see, I'm in my front room. The sunlight is not the greatest, but I've got stock everywhere. Stock, that's stock down there, stock there, all around here is stock. In that cupboard is stock where I keep my clothing. Stock all over my house. Behind here, all of that's clothing. So, clothing. But it's not all mine. My partner also, who you will see on our YouTube channel and on her socials. Follow us on our socials, Team P&P Multifamily across the board and all socials. And also on her private, and I'll put that all on the descriptions and in the links downstairs, down on the description section. But this is the haul, and I'll show you more of the haul, and you can see specifically what I bought and how much I spent. And a lot of my friends ask me what I do nowadays, because I used to work at Curry's for like over 4 years, working at Curry's UK, and I used to sell lots of things there all across the shop. So I just took that into doing eBay, Amazon, Depop, Vinted, and all of the major platforms that does e-commerce. And e-commerce and reselling are pretty much the same things, and I just do what is known as arbitrage. There's retail arbitrage, pre-owned arbitrage, and the arbitrage game is probably the biggest, which is also where you get pre-owned, and pre-owned is the biggest market in probably the world. So pre-owned market, second-hand goods, second-hand, you know, like houses, cars, and so on and so on. They're all second-hand and they're all pre-owned, and I just arbitrage them. But I do mainly clothing, toys, games. You can find me zoning on my own. You can hear me zoning on my own. You can find me walking on my own. You can find me zoning on my own. You can hear me zoning on my own. You can find me zoning on my own. You can come and find me where I work. You can come and find me on the school run. You can come and find me in the park when I take my new puppy out for a walk though. You can come and find me, you can come and find me. You can come and see me, you can come and see me. But don't be try beat. I ain't watching them, I ain't listening to them, I ain't surfing with them. I'm just out on road walking. You can find me walking on my own. You can find me zoning on my own. You can hear me zoning on my own. That's why they don't really like me much, cause I'm so always HA. They're always so vexed though. Like the products you see here, items you see here, and these are mainly all pre-owned, but I also do some new items when I can get them, and I primarily go to boot sales, I go to charity shops. So this is my first charity shop haul of 2024, and I've been doing this since 2019. I started in 2019, but started to take it seriously in 2020. 2020 I started to take it seriously, meaning I started to do more often, more regular. So they're just some of my advice: being consistent and going and finding and having your own route, your own route, the places you go all the time, different charity shops, so you can get to build a rapport, a relationship with some of the staff members or people you see that you can end up linking up with, and then maybe get some sourcing contacts as well. And apart from sourcing contacts, it's always good to tell people what you do. So that's what I tend to do, and it's good advice, because also I've watched just about everyone that you see on YouTube in the reselling game. So in the reselling world, since about 2020, 2019, I've been watching a lot of the YouTubers from George, Chaddy Pete, Master of Pieces, Welsh Poker Picker. I like that guy, he's funny. Luxury Pickers, Rummage Around, of course, the Hills, Deal City. There's so many UK guys I watch, and I also did watch the American guys as well. They're just some of the names of people that I do watch. Like I said, John Luke, Chaddy Pete, Chaddy Coy, big up Shah, big up all the UK resellers, you know. But I'm doing it slightly different, and people want to see me do it differently because I've been doing it for so long, but I've just not been sharing on the socials. I've not been showing what I've been up to. So keep an eye for more videos to come. Well, so that's where I get a lot of my UK knowledge that I use, and it's all about just finding the things that make money, really, to be honest. Find the things that are good around to source in your area. You know, I go to the boot sale a lot. I go to Chelmsford Village. I go to, because I'm in Chelmsford, so, you know, I'm near George Ross. I see him around a bit for over the years as well, but I just not been doing the YouTube too much or the socials because, you know, man, it's just too busy. I got so much going on, but I'm mainly going to try and be consistent on YouTube because people always say to me, I need to do more YouTube, show what I'm doing, what am I doing, how do I do it, can anyone do it? And really, to be honest, anyone can, but you just need to be organized, have your categories, have a good average sale price. These are all things you will pick up as you go, but generally you got to start maybe as a hobby. So that's why I say I started at 2019, because in 2019 it was probably a hobby because I was still in that transition period of what am I going to do for work, what it's going to be, what am I going to do. I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. I've done this before, I've done that before, I've done events, I've done SIA, I've done retail on and off for 20 years. So I just had the experience to then decide what I wanted to do. So I've already shown you the shirts that I've got. These are the shirts and one Craig Hopper's cargo pants, cargo trousers. I've got these Reebok. They're women's size 7, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a double check. Size 7 UK. There you go. And they're in good condition. I only try and buy footwear that are in good condition, just like most of my items, so it doesn't really take too much to clean. Use baby wipes 90% of the time. There's some I do put in the washing machine, and if I have to put it in the washing machine, these are some Brooks. Put it in better light. These are some Brooks, and you know, Brooks are good running trainers, so you got to know about trainers, footwear in general, and they're in good condition for pre-owned, and that's pretty much the kind of standards and conditions I look for. And I always check my items, check your items, make sure your items are in good conditions. If your items are in good condition, that means you get less returns. So accessory, carry more bag, and you always try and stay with the brands, you know. Carry more brand there. Bag slightly vintage, we'll have to do more research. So most of these things as well, you do have apps, and there's apps to help, lots of tools and resources, but I don't really use them that much because I've built up the experience. But you know, like the Fortnite toys, it's a no-brainer. All these action figures is a no-brainer because I know the kids are into them. My kids are 13 and 17, so I kind of use them as my market researchers, you know. And for example, this plush, it's an AO plush. I don't know how someone gets it. Maybe they win it in a prize when they buy something from AO. AO are an online electronic store, just a bit like us. We do all these stuff online, but they specialize in electronics, so they're competing with like John Lewis, Curry's and so on. And they got this teddy bear. I have actually sold one, and I will bring up a sold of this on, I've sold this on Depop. So that's why I bought another one, because I've sold it before and I know it sells. It took about three months or so to sell. I've got it, I had it on all the platforms, but it was Depop that won the sale on that one. And then I've got this Minecraft plush. When it comes to plushes, like I've not sold this Minecraft or Simba, but I've sold Simba and Lion King plushies before on eBay, on Depop, on all platforms, on Etsy especially. So I know about Disney plushies, especially the ones with the Disney store stamp. This one hasn't got a Disney store stamp, but it does have it on the tag, and due to that I picked that one up. And these plushies were 3 for £1 because the charity shop I went to were having a half price sale. So everything you see is half price here. For example, these two, I got 2 of them so I can make a bundle or other stuff. So sometimes I do unique listings to make my listing stand out. And then all these Fortnite figures, I got them, I think they were £1 each, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that would have been £6, so I got them for £3. Also with this toy, this Fisher Price little number, I literally sold one yesterday. I will also bring up the comps for this. I sold one on Vinted for £4, I believe, but I didn't even have the little fireman guy. Oopsie. Well, that might not be worth much anymore now. I've dropped it, but we're gonna keep that in. So that's how I sold the one I had on Vinted. The one I had on Vinted, I sold it like that for £4. Now I have the guy that goes in it. Oh my days, I am going to have to sell that maybe for $9.99 on eBay and come down after 90 days if it doesn't sell. That's what I pretty much do. And then I've got this little action car loader, something like that. Most things, if I don't know about it, I just use Google Lens, do some research on solds on eBay comps. That's a number 86 chick Hicks from Cars. You know, I know some bits about toys. And then this I got, it's a little Schleck thing, so big up Master of Pieces. Been watching him on and off, Mr. Part-Timer, but I'm a full-timer. Big up Mr. Master of Pieces. He taught me about Schleck. I've got this is my second Schleck. I sold a Schleck the other day on eBay for I think $4.99 plus post. Everything I sell is with post included. This is a little big up, and again, Master of Pieces, little transformer number. There it is, focus. You can see the transformer. So all of these stuff, some of them I don't know. I know generally what it is. That's the Minions. And bear with me 2 secs. All this one-hand business. There you go. It's just a, I don't know, biscuit tin. Big up fly coast flips. I watch fly coast flips as well. He's been teaching me about. He loves bread bins, so big up the bread bin massives. Then I got this vintage Master of Pieces again, Leapfrog. Wheels on the bus, I believe is vintage. Let's have a look if we can see the focus. But no, don't worry, take my word for it. 1996. So that's a nice piece there. So that's just the side of toys, and then I've got another accessories. I do accessories a lot. That's a little man bag, purse, something, hold over the shoulder. So I do know all the technical names, and I do put them in my listings, especially with eBay listing specific. So big up people like Daily Refinement and Tech and Sports. I watch a lot of them. They level me up with specifics and that. I never used to always bother with stuff like that, but now I definitely do my specifics, item specifics, and just build up on your knowledge on the item products that you like to sell or do well, and just build up on that from, like, you got to get to know your product knowledge. And that's some MB, vintage MB again. You can tell normally, as Master Pieces says, with the old hairstyles. Look at that hairstyle. And sometimes you might even recognize some of the people that are on the MB game. So I've been doing that little challenge. So on the descriptions, tell me, or on the chat comments, let me know what MB games you've seen and you recognize the person or the kid or the child or the artist as the star or the movie. They all have been doing them. And then this one is, I think, the only item that's new here. It's a puzzle, so I'll move it out of the sun. It's a puzzle, and it's 250. 2 puzzles in there, 3 puzzles in there. And the other day I sold a puzzle and I had to do a refund because the person was saying the puzzle didn't have 2 puzzles in there, but it shows in the box it does, because does 2 puzzles. This one says 3 puzzles, but I don't think they're all puzzles that you can make individually all at once. I think you have to make different ones and so on and so on, but because these ones are 250 pieces, so I guess all of them are 250 pieces, but you might only be able to make them individually. You can't make them separately, you have to make them all together. You can't. And then we move on to the jumpers. Seen the sweatshirt, the jumpers. I really like the Wrangler one. The Wrangler one is probably my favorite one. I won't keep it, it's not going to be a keeper, but I just like the design on it, so bear with me with the one hand movement. So I did show you on the video with a little time-lapse clips of the items I got, and as you can see, this would have been £4. I definitely would have picked it up for £4 as well, but being that it's a half price sale, it's medium, it's not too bad. Medium's alright. I normally like to buy large, extra large, so that's a nice print there. And I don't know what that is, a horse. Yeah, I believe it's a horse, so that's quite nice. And I'll put up comps on some of the stuff that I've been showing you, and you'll see them flashing up constantly among this video. I'm trying to keep it a short video so that you can just see some of the stuff I get. And these are the categories of toys. I do books a little bit, board games, clothing, footwear, accessories, and vintage items that I put mainly on Etsy, but it's just a matter of on the 4 or 5 platforms on wherever the sale go. I'm also as well, big up to Zip Sale. I'm on Zip Sale, so you can check my link down there. Zip Sale helps you do cross listing. I'm a multi-platform seller, multi-platform reseller, multi-platform e-commercer, so you'll find me on all the platforms, and I do that, and I make it easy for myself. Make it easy for myself by using Zip Sale. I never used to use Zip Sale. I used to do manual cross listing, took days, took time, but after finding out from... So if you like these kind of videos, keep watching, because there's going to be lots of more videos. Make sure as well, if you need any help, I'm not an expert, I've just been doing it for some time now, about 4 years, so if you need any help, you can always comment in the comment section. Check out the links in the description, and also check out the socials. Otherwise, I'll catch you on the next video, and the videos won't stop, man. Just keep checking it out. Make sure you hit the notification and subscribe.